Yo.
I know you see somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Live life, breathe air. I know somehow we're gonna get there and feel so wonderful. I will make you change your mind. These things happen all the time and it's so real. I'm telling you just how I feel. So wake up the members of my nation. It's your time to be. There's no chance unless you take one. And the time to see the brighter side of every situation. Some things are meant to be, so give me your best and leave the rest to me. I know it's time to raise the hand that draws a line and be so wonderful. Golden sunshine, I know somehow it's gonna be mine and feel so wonderful. Show me what you can become. There's a dream in everyone and it's so real. I'm telling you just how I feel. So wake up the members of my nation. It's your time to be. There's no chance unless you take one. And the time to see the brighter side of every situation. Some things are meant to be, so give me your best and leave the rest to me. Leave it all to me. So make it mine and see it through. You know you won't be free until you wake up the members of my nation. It's your time to be. There's no chance unless you take one. And the time to see the brighter side of every situation. Some things are meant to be, so give me your best and leave the rest to me. Leave it all to me. Leave it all to me. Just leave it all to me.
Happy birthday.
Yes, oh, you, what, what you, what, what you, many, many people, I know, I know, I never said that. Okay, I just, but, yeah, we do. Never, never, never did mention a couple of for our cousin from Arden. Mama Bennett, no, funny, funny, because for some reason it got canceled. And that time, uh, I never, this, this is the whole top edited. Um, and go.
The iCarly reboot has been canceled after 3 seasons. A spokesperson for Paramount Plus said in a statement, iCarly will not be returning for a 4th season on Paramount Plus. The series had a great 3-season run and delivered on what fans really wanted to see, with Carly and Freddie finally getting together. We want
Yeah, what did you do? How you feel what to do? Kids of a cell phone, not murder, murder in the minute.
to thank the entire cast, the writers, directors, and producers, along with the whole crew, for their dedication, creativity, and talent.
No matter what awkward phase of Carly Freddydom we're in, I am always going to be there for you.
The news comes after Lacey Mosley, who played Harper in the series, posted "It's canceled, babes," in response to a fan wondering about
Get the break. Let you care, right? Fuck this. Fuck this.
the show's future. Mosley added, "Not a joke. The best people I've ever worked with in the business. Thank you for tuning into the reboot. Everyone put their deeply kind, talented souls into this." Paramount Plus
What did you? Yeah, my.
debuted the iCarly sequel in 2021, following the now grown-up Carly Shay, played by Miranda Cosgrove, and her friends as they deal with work, relationships, and families as young adults. Along with Cosgrove, Nathan Kress and Jerry Trainer reprised their roles of Freddie and Spencer from the beloved Nickelodeon series that ran from 2007 to 2012.
Is this really happening?
It took us long enough.
The show's 10-episode 3rd season finished its run in late July. For more on this story, go to thr.com. This is the Hollywood Reporter News.
Okay. Now, I have simply understood that simply I don't believe that the reason is that simple. It, I don't believe it who can you bring that together? Can you individual? No, no, the movie in in I was able to show you what was the conversation, but I'm a youth, I'm a YouTube example, so that I definitely told you. A number place in the typical movie level in your conversation, but originally this is now that you back to my I need it my I need to be the I the of a future the central the they have more stories together, but no, nobody is never the up to above me. Before my series, that was a stupid reason. My mother canceled our time. So, Mama calls mom. Mama, how the effects kind of feel. Mama kind of busy. It difficult. And then, the mom said, how, how, how did, how did you do it, and if I do it, I want to give it to you. You're wrong. It wasn't difficult how you feel. And you were happy. But you're not a kind of thing. It's a kind of me everything. But you can't believe that. You did do me. You not me. You not believe it alone. I need, uh, I need you to see why you can't do. This is different. It becomes how you feel that to do is me. I wish you pretty simple. Maybe I still want to. I never the city episode of a city thinking in Quebec. I could not think about a country in the year. You believe it, you believe it. And I'm not saying for everything. Believe it, and the weekend is every time you learn to us, you learn to, well, really, really good. And tickets. Um, can you give it help? Tickets. Yeah. It, I, um, I'm working to archive to just remember good and is you and after friends is just you get your catfishing, shall we? It's a good idea with them. Um, you know, the
And I just love to sing. I don't care who I sing in front of. I'll sing in front of the President of the United States.
He says that he can sing. I think he is obsessed.
I have more pictures of women from the waist down than I could ever believe.
I don't understand where he comes up with these memories.
She wanted to have sexual intimacy and sexual relations with me. She wants to be a woman.
What's up, Seekers? Welcome back to another episode of Scamfish, sponsored by SocialCatfish.com.
So they had
oh no, get a president. It's, oh, oh no, oh no.
Asked you to do it, but you were scrolling through your phone and you hit like a wiener pic.
They were asking me to get photos of angels
I want to help you out, but like you gotta apologize. You gotta,
Okay, I apologize for bringing up for that. I need to know that where I stand, where I sit, what is going on.
On today's episode, we've been contacted by a woman named Carla on behalf of her friend named Ron. The two have been best friends for close to 20 years, but their friendship has been ruined by Ron's internet relationships. Let's jump into it. Real quick, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your comment and like could help stop someone from being scammed. Let's get into it.
What you say on here can potentially go into the video, okay?
So you're saying I'm responsible for everything I say?
You're responsible for everything you say, yes.
Hello, Scamfish. My name is Ron.
Hello, Scamfish team. My name is Carla. So I found a friend in Ron.
I'm 67 years old. I'm not a young person anymore. I should know better, but I don't. I go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week. I ride my bicycle every single day if I can. When I was in high school, I made first team all-league as a running back. I made first team all-league as a catcher. I sang in a church choir. I learned to sing very well. I competed nationally, and I just love to sing. I don't care who I sing in front of. I'll sing in front of the President of the United States. I have no problem with that at all.
In the beginning, I was his go-to person throughout his life, so that friendship has been tested.
And I can take my voice to incredible levels because I've mastered my voice to do such thing. It's like training to be a runner.
I was the one suggested to him that he could sing.
Because there's victory in the Lord, I say.
Because he had that radio voice. There's that bass in his voice.
Yeah, you is here, right? Not the crow.
Victory in the Lord.
I just said, well, why don't you try doing something? Join a club, sing. You got a good voice.
And don't you go riding on that long black train.
He says that he can sing.
That devil, he's a driving that long black train.
First of all, I hate that song. Second of all, you suck.
When I sing, and when I sing really well, there are women who take me home and give me gratuity.
You know, I recognized early on that he had a short fuse.
They think I'm a toxic person, which I'm not. I don't hurt women and I don't victimize them.
Ron talks to me about experiences he has with me that's completely manufactured.
I'm not attractive to Carla the way I once was because she let herself get real heavy.
And, I told him I could only be friends.
And even though we're not a couple anymore or do sleepovers together or anything like that,
I don't understand where he comes up with these memories.
but I still feel, bad that I can't, be with Carla the way we once were and having good times together because I really enjoyed spending time with her.
And he tries to implant and impose them on me. I'm supposed to go along with these lies.
She's not able to take care of herself the way she once did.
I have to excuse him because of his age.
I still, try to look good for my age. I go to the gym and work out.
And then I realized that he was in a bit of trouble.
Here's what got me with online dating was I met ladies on Facebook and my account took off like something like Elvis or Frank Sinatra. I couldn't believe all the women that were there.
I went to his home to fix his desktop computer, and I find that there's explicit photos.
I have more pictures of women from the waist down than I could ever believe.
He's like a clown, like someone that will be a conversationalist.
If they sent me something, they wanted something back for that. And I had to learn how to do all that and take a shot of myself from the waist down and send it to these ladies. I learned how to do that.
And I don't know if he's trying to make up for his size.
And they all seem to enjoy and like that.
I think he's a little bit egotistical.
But several of the ladies I was able to connect to in a way that I saw that these were good, decent people that, actually liked me, were attracted to me. And they would, if I asked them not to shave, they would stop shaving, their lady part.
I think he's a perfect victim?
Oh, what? What the? What the heck? My goodness.
And I would tell them that I'm not a young man in my 20s or 30s. I'm over 50. And they didn't seem to mind that because I looked younger than I am.
He's controlled so much by the scammers.
I met her on Facebook.
I think he is obsessed.
Her name is Angel Vasquez with 2 Z's in it. Angel has a kind of figure and face to die for. She is just gorgeous. She's about 30 years old. And her figure on her is just unbelievable. She's got everything that a man could ever want for, as far as, a beautiful lady or whatever. She looks every bit the part. She's a Brazilian beauty with a Brazilian butt, and that's my weakness. She wanted to have sexual intimacy and sexual relations with me. She wants to be a woman. When I met Angel, we hit it off very good. And I said, okay, I'm going to drive down to San Diego. Angel lives in South San Diego, Chula Vista. I drove all the way down there to see her in December of this past year.
The family did not know. His son lives with him. He did not know that his dad was in another state.
And then she never showed up. I said, what the heck, How can you do that to me? I mean, I thought we were, good friends. I thought we were having a thing or whatever, and she never showed up. She left me hanging there at a motel, and it hurt me.
In his chat, people are asking him for money.
The reason why I sent Angel money is she'd lost her job. And I'm not sure exactly what happened to the job. I don't know. She was making all this great money, fantastic
Here we go. Here we go.
money, and it all just disappeared. I'm not sure if she got fired. She never would, actually talk to me or admit that to me, but she needed help. I knew she had a daughter, and she needed help, and nobody was there to help her. Both her parents had been killed in a car crash. It was just me, and I felt a responsibility for that. Right or wrong as that may sound, that's just the way I felt. I wanted to help her, and I did.
He was supposed to have gotten a inheritance.
Well, at that time, it worked out so that I got my inheritance for $87,000.
I knew it was going to go into the pockets of the scammers.
Ron has been funding Angel and her daughter's life, but things got even more out of control when she told Ron about her inheritance that she was about to get.
She asked me if I would help her with her inheritance. Now, here's the problem. Angel, to qualify for her inheritance, she's got to be married to a man, and the money must go into the husband's account, which is me. This is where things really go sideways, and it upsets me to even talk about this. Now, I paid $1,500 4 months ago to marry Angel. I have to pay another $1,500 a week ago. We got a marriage certificate, but we never got a marriage license. And in order to be legally married in San Diego, you have to get a marriage license, and you have to prove that you've gotten a divorce. And that never took place with the attorney.
So when I look at him as a person, I see that he is completely lost it.
She swore on her parents that she would not give my bank login to the attorney. She not only did it once with Bank of America, she did it a second time with Citibank. And now both of those accounts are ruined. They're ruined. And do the thing, these are the most dishonorable people in the profession of professional attorneys. I don't like not knowing who these bad people are. I don't like that. That makes me feel worse than a victim.
He was like 4 months behind on his mortgage.
How what do you do? You can do it. You be your president.
To me, she is real because of the things that she says to me. There's no way that a woman would talk that way to a man unless she were real. She's won my heart. This is a beautiful lady.
Well, also, it could be a good guy, but this is that. So, you can
She can have any man in the world. Once she's got her money, she can have any man in the world she wants.
I said, hey, you're gonna lose your home. These people are gonna suck you dry of all the money that you have. I remember Ron as the person that, to me, was a loyal, committed friend as well. So I think that on that level, we had something in common.
So how long have you and Ron been friends for?
From 2004 to September.
Has he ever exposed himself or sent pictures of himself to anyone that you know of? Is that like a common thing that he does out of curiosity?
Not to me, never. I just never experienced that side of him.
A few days before this call with Carla, Brienne and Bree video chatted Ron to pull more information on Angel. When he was scrolling through the chats with him and her, he exposed a photo of himself, but didn't seem fazed by it at all. This was concerning to us. It was a little unclear if he showed the photo on purpose or not.
He did that shit. You know what? I'm done, Brienne.
So you're this angel that just keeps showing up and helping him out with his computer.
I love you.
His finances, his, whatever. You've been doing it for years and years, and that's just your habit, and you're doing it again with us.
Well, I actually severed ties with him.
So is this like your big "I told you so" to him? Like, you can be honest with me. Okay.
No. I would never rub it in his face or anybody's face.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that to happen to anybody.
What's your perfect outcome? Like, if we went through and did this, like, what's your ideal outcome of like, okay, we did this. This is exactly what I hope happens and I want to happen.
Well, I hope that you guys could show him the impact and that he really has people in his life that cares. Believe me, I know his children are hurting, and my voice and my presence here is also another layer of him having good people that he pushed away just for what he's chasing, and he's putting good money after bad money. As soon as the money disintegrates and it goes into the scammers, he's still doing that, and he doesn't realize. Somehow I would like for him to wake up, see what he's doing, stop the bleed.
Our team decided to move forward with helping Ron after speaking with Carla. We felt that Ron could be a decent guy, but the way he spoke in his initial interview, the image Bree and Brienne saw, and the images that he received from the women that he was speaking with online all added up to a man who was desensitized. Not to mention, he only had 3 photos of Angel, but had hundreds of nude photos of her body. A few days later, we sat down with Ron to go over everything that we had found.
I know a little bit about you and your situation. Why are you wanting to do this? Just help me understand. Like, what problems you want us to help you solve?
Angel has a daughter named Isabella, and their granddaughter has a form of cancer, and I have to give her $10,000 so that she can take her daughter to England to get this, and pay for her the daughter's medicine each.
By the way, the actual stuff is it at the beginning of the show. If you want to watch that, you can realize that. Thank you. I'll keep it about you more about our time, but yeah. The in the beginning of the show. you, but the
month. We got married in like May of this year, but the attorney never paid for any of the legal fees. I need to know that where I stand, where I sit, what is going on.
So Carla was concerned about you when we spoke to her yesterday. She feels that you've pushed her away. You know, you guys used to be a lot closer, and because of this relationship, Ron, like you're pushing other people away.
Well, that's another story. Carla and I used to live together. She lived with me for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. I lived with her for a couple of years. Longer loving interest to me, even though Angel still is.
I struggled a little bit with this interview. I'll tell you why. So Brienne is my wife. So you, yeah, I know. So you sat down with Brie and you sat down with Brienne. So they had asked you to do it, but you were scrolling through your phone and you hit like a wiener pic.
They were asking me to get photos of Angel, and that was where I had the photos linked up to it, because Brie told me that the photo that I showed him wasn't any good, to find me some more photos.
Yeah.
And I completely blanked out that there were some of my photos on there also.
Okay.
So I never showed it a second time.
I want to help you out, but like you got to apologize.
Okay, I apologize to bring up for that.
Okay.
And I hadn't looked at that website or that actual email or GChat for so long because it's not current. There's a different one that we're using, and I'm trying to in a hurry, and that's how that happened.
Okay, so it was a mistake.
I didn't do it twice. If I'd have done it twice, then you could really be mad at me.
Okay. So I'm gonna have Brienne be in the video with me. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. So Ron, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through all the information and help you understand like what's happening. Okay?
Okay, that's great.
Hi, Ron.
Okay, hi, Brian.
Hi.
The first thing I want to talk about is the state of California conservatorship document that you were sent, right? So Bree,
no, yeah,
she ran a reverse image search. She was able to see that document where there were symbols that were taken from other documents and photoshopped onto that document. The lawyer and the judge that you thought you were dealing with are not really part of this.
Where am I sending the money to?
The signature was taken off a real legal document and photoshopped onto this document.
When am I ever going to get a break?
You sent over a Florida driver's license. So what we had found is this is actually a photoshopped driver's license. We actually found the template for this driver's license, and that's how we were able to distinguish that this was a fake government ID.
Oh my God. Well, I don't know what to say about that. So who is she?
The real identity of Angel is Angela Jonasson.
Who the heck is that?
She's an adult actress with OnlyFans.
Everyone you've been talking to has been using the images of adult film actresses.
Do you know that I have donated 18 gallons of blood to the blood bank in my hometown here? And if I were to be involved, have unprotected sex with either of these gals, I can't be a blood donor no more. That's something you got to take very.
Yeah,
very seriously.
I think our point is you wouldn't ever get to that point where you would have that relationship with them because you've never been talking to these real women. You've been talking to scammers who've been using these women's images.
So I'm not talking to Angie Johansson.
No.
I'm talking to somebody using her photo, using her photo.
They stole all her photos. They pretended to be her, changed the name, and they've been using them to talk to you this whole time to steal money from you.
Okay, now I gave you guys emails so that you could specifically find out who was behind that email.
With an email address, just so you know, if they're newly, freshly created, there's not going to be information behind those emails. And when Bree looked these up, there was no information behind the emails. And that means these emails were recently created. The lawyer's fake. The judge is not the judge that signed that paperwork. And Angel is not Angel, right? She's stealing Angela's pictures.
Could Angel be a man?
Angel's probably a man.
Could be.
Well, that won't work.
You're telling me.
Well, now I know.
Me.
Well, that won't work.
Angel's probably a man.
Could be.
Well, that won't work.
You're telling me.
Well, now I know. God. I go to church on Sunday believing that I'll be protected from things like this happening to me, and that didn't happen. That just never happened. I go to church.
This is a church or what? Stupid.
I go to Catholic Parish Church every Sunday at 5 o'clock. And I always believed that I would be protected from things like this.
But sometimes, Ron, it's awareness, right? Like you can go to church, you can pray, you can do all this stuff. But if you proceed with these actions, like it's going to put you in a situation like technology's not your thing, right?
I admit that. That's my weakest point right there.
Yeah, and because of that, these people are taking advantage of you, Ron.
This is a very common case that we see. Many men online fall for fake profiles of young, hot women. Ron needed a wake-up call. He took in the information well, but needed to process.
Hot city. Okay, dude.
He wanted this to be true not only because he sent close to $100,000 to these fake profiles, but because he was truly lonely and wanted to prove to his friends and family that this relationship was real.
Okay, so the married, I'm not married to Angel then. Did you check out the marriage document?
Angel is an angel. The real person in the image is Angela.
Oh, so I'm not married.
No.
You're not married.
So are you able to ascertain if there is any inheritance that Angel is supposed to receive? There's none.
This is a facade. This is a lie. The only thing that they are interested in doing is getting access to your money.
My own family wants to sue me because of the money that I owed. I jeopardized my relationship with Carla.
I think you should apologize to Carla because I think she has a little bit of a chip on her shoulder at this point.
Well, she liked the money that I used to spend on her. I used to take her out for really nice dinners, go out to the movies, and I haven't been able to do that for since December of last year. Everything she said would happen has happened. She told me that they were working in collusion against me.
She wants your friendship back, Ron.
All she needs is a dinner and the newest movie.
There you go.
Like, I think we've had a good conversation here. I'm glad we're able to help you out, right? And I want to give you a little guidance on why this is happening. What happens is when you look at so many nude photos and so much,
you start becoming desensitized to this stuff.
I don't do.
Okay, but you have lots of nude pictures that you have on your phone. You're showing your coworkers, your truck drivers, the nude photos. You've admitted to that, right? We've done over 1,000 videos. We have 9 million people a month that come to us, and one of the most common things I've seen myself is that when people are looking at this nude photos like this, they become desensitized. And my recommendation to you is step away from this stuff. This stuff is fake. This is not real life. And you've built this different reality of what's happening because you're so enamored and you're so into this. You said she was 29 years old. How many times you're walking down the street, you have a hot 29-year-old that walks up to you and says, "Hey baby, I want to be your boyfriend"?
Well, in the beginning, she told me on the idea that I need to get married. That was our agreement. I would not steal from her because she said I have the money to put in your bank account, and I need for you to give me all of my money and not take any of it.
You're in your 60s. It's just not realistic that somebody that's really, truly interested in you and wants you for you is willing to do this. And you have to understand that.
Okay, I've got it now. It's been ingrained in me. It's forced on me. I can now walk away from Angel and say to myself, hey, I don't know who the heck you are. I just feel a sense of relief that I actually know something that I didn't know an hour ago.
Good.
That's great.
All right. Well, we're going to stay in touch, though. Okay. And
All right,
then if you need anything, let us know. All right.
Okay. Thank you so much. You guys have a great day.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay. Um, I don't know who watches this episode. I knew you one person. You said my profile. No. Who watches? Nothing people. You put. Summer watching. Okay, okay, amazing. So, if you want to see, if you want to see what I say about our guys, it's in the beginning of the show. I say what I had to see, and then, the 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 watching and I see you with the therapy. Then
My friends wonder why I call you all the time. What can I say? Now I don't feel the need to give such secrets away. Well, you think maybe I need help? No, I know I'm right. Alright, I'm just better off never listening to friends advice. Oh, when they insist on blowing my bliss, tell them this when they wanna know what the reason is. I only smile when I lie, and I tell them why. Because your kiss is on my list. Because your kiss is on my list. Because your kiss is on my list. Of the best things in life. Because your kiss is on my list. Because your kiss, I can't resist. Because your kiss is what I miss when I turn out the light. I go crazy wondering what there is to really see.